who's joining in. So thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you joining in. What do you make of the news which has come in, sir, right now about the surgical strikes?
No, this is, in line with what the DGM had brought out earlier, that we would strike at the time and place of our choosing. It's exactly in line with that. It's a manifestation of that. And I think the right message has been conveyed to the target audience.
Read the response from the other side, sir, and what do you make of that?
I beg your pardon? Come again?
There has been a statement which has been issued by the Pakistani government. Have you had the chance to look at that? And any thoughts on that?
But if they respond, well, let me tell you, that's what the DGM brought out. He says, why we do not intend carrying on with this operation any further. This operation has been called off. But that notwithstanding, we are prepared for any contingency. That's what the DGM brought out. So that shows that troops are poised for any contingency.
Well, Mr. Singh, let me read out the statement that the Pakistani Prime Minister has made. They strongly condemned the unprovoked and naked aggression of the Indian forces along the line of control, and Pakistan can thwart any evil design to undermine the sovereignty of Pakistan. What, according to you, will be the expected response in terms of a retaliation, if at all, from Pakistan, and will this escalate?
Firstly, the statement, I think, is laughable when you say that unprovoked. Oh, my God. The kind of, I think, blatant provocations which we've been subjected to for I think, 2.5 decades. We've accepted this for too long. And I think I'm glad that the government has finally taken a decision to do something in a more responsible manner. I think it's a very good thing that has happened. But when you talk of response from the other side, we're going to wait and watch what they intend doing. Because we have done exactly what they did to us. We've hit back in the tactical depth. In the line of control area. But then, not now sounding as a warmonger, I do not intend doing that. I just want to tell you that it's a whole of government approach that has been adopted by the government, wherein all elements of national power, be it economic, diplomatic, informational, your psychological, military, covert, smart power, all these elements are being used concurrently to achieve the end of ultimately eliciting a responsible behavior from Pakistan. So military is just one component of it. There is no intent to by the military to go beyond the political aim that has been chalked out. And that's what I'm not privy to the national strategy, but the strategy has evolved, and what hitherto has emerged as a political intent is what I'm talking about.
Right. So in your understanding, this is... does this mark a turning point in terms of our response, at least on the military side? Has this been done? Has this been done before in any way, or this is completely new?
It is a tipping point from one point that there is definitely today an adoption of a more assertive and a more aggressive policy vis-a-vis Pakistan. This is, I think, as I said, at the national level. In the past, whenever we were subjected to this kind of an operation, it was dealt with at the military level. It's the first time that political statements have come which have actually condemned to the extent and gone to the extent of saying that, look, we are not going to take it lying down. Enough is enough. So this is the marked difference from our earlier handling of this situation to now, number one. And, sorry, what is the other point you mentioned?
No, I was just saying from a military response point of view, surgical strikes across the LOC, I mean, that would be a first, right? I mean, one remembers.
The point is, LOC, we already crossed over. That's what the DGMO brought out. That operation which has been launched in a 3-kilometer depth from the line of control is a surgical operation where we've gone across, our commanders have gone across and done the bit and got back. So now what happened after this is all contingent on Pakistan.
Right.
Because DGM was very, very clear. We do not intend proliferating this particular thing. We've achieved our intent. We don't intend pursuing this kind of operation any further. But that notwithstanding, we are ready for all contingencies. So this gives a very clear message. But you feel funny, you don't get a bloody nose.
Mr. Singh, the LOC has been crossed for the first time in the recent past?
No, it's been done in the past number of times. It's an ongoing process. I've commanded a battalion there. I've commanded 15 Corps. I've commanded even the division on the line of control south of Punjab. This has been done a number of times earlier.
General, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you getting us that perspective, sir. Good to get that. Thank you indeed. General